kitchen cooking fiascos. I'm Pastor Jackson, and I'm here to just have a good time. It's been a long time since we've been in the kitchen, so we want to get to it right away. Today we're going to sear some tilapia on this community channel that we use to be a blessing to the neighborhood and to you. And so every once in a while we like to get together and cook up some things. So we're going to sear some tilapia, and we're going to do some sweet potatoes, brown sugar, and just butter it down real good and have some tomatoes on the side. And I think we may have some mashed potatoes to go with it, you know. But right now we want to get this done, so to show you how we just cook a little quick meal to get it done. So let's get it done. This is a lot of tilapia that we have right now, right? So we'll get that washed down and washed off. Very important that you wash this fish down that you get from the stores because they sit for a while, right? And you don't want it to have that storage flavor or stench when you cook. All right, you give it a good thorough rinse, really good. That's good, coming along really well. I don't want them to break apart. Good. All right. So we wanted to keep this moisture. We wanted to keep that moist look, right? For those of you that like tilapia, this is a good time to chime on and let a friend know what we're doing here. I don't know if you can see that, but getting ready to just dump a little pink salt in there, right? All right. A little sea salt, because I like that. Not too much, just on one side. You don't want to over salt it, right? You want it to have a good flavor. I got some, you know how we call that? We call that secret sauce. Uh, this is that sweet applewood. I like that sweet applewood flavor, and it's gonna give it like a sweet taste. You just put that on one side. We're gonna stir them up real good. We want it to cook real good. Okay, and we're gonna put some. I know you're probably saying, "Oh, he's just going off." We're gonna do a little bit of garlic onion on there. I gotta have that garlic onion because that garlic onion is what take that flavor to the next level, right? We need that on everything. We need to put that on everything. You're gonna see how good this looks once we get it together, right? Okay. And how many of y'all know that I am a big fan of Trader Joe's, right? So I gotta have that Italian flavor on there, just a little bit of that. All right. Okay. think that's about what I need so far out of that. But I don't want to over salt it, right? And this is my, I know everybody like Old Bay, right? I got to make sure that I don't overseason it because lately I've been using a lot of salt. So my wife don't need it. I don't need it. We both been walking every day. We've been walking and exercising and closing all of our rings, y'all. We've been closing them rings. So you got to close them rings, man. So we've been trying to get it done. All right? So that is the Old Bay. Okay. I know my baby girl is watching me right now, so I'm sorry, but I ain't trying to overdo it with the salt, but I got to, I got to get that, make sure I got that flavor on there when I take that first bite. Now, what we're going to do is something a little bit different than what traditional African Americans do. We season our fish and everything, but then we dump it in some type of meal or some type of flour and we fry it, right? So tonight, we're not going to do that, right? We're not going to do that tonight. I need to get the spatula. Okay. Tonight, we're going to do something just a little bit different. We're going to sear them. We're going to sear tilapia in butter. Yeah. Just the thing about that soft butter, right? Come on off here. All right. That's what we need, right? We got a couple of items that we need to get done tonight. So I'm going to make sure I get some enough butter on there. But I don't like butter to burn, right? We don't like butter. So we're going to sear. And those of you who might not know it, but this is called Proctor Silex. It's an in-house griddle. Now I have two types of these. I have to give credit to the wife for. She goes out and she finds the ones that we need that's conducive to our needs. I'll be with her sometimes when we're shopping. Can somebody say Ollie's? So we're gonna get this butter good and even. And as you can see, the butter is starting to sear right now. We want this tilapia to sear, right? We want this tilapia to sear. Set that right there. But we don't want it to start burning too early. Because everybody knows that when butter burns, you gotta do a cleaning. Right? Oh, that butter smells so good. Yes. Now I already know that many of you have done this before and you probably say, no, I ain't doing nothing anything new. I know, I'm just sharing with y'all what I do. Alright? So let's get a couple of these tilapia on here. Did y'all hear that, Siri? You should smell it. Look at this. That's what's going down. Alright? It's going down. Put a piece here. Just want to get a good sear on it. Alright? And while we are searing those, I know you've noticed, I have potato. Yeah. I looked at that because what happens is we try to grow potatoes. What I'm trying to do is get a little bit of a sear on these sweet potatoes. And the sweet potatoes, you want to try to cut them in not too thin, but because you know it does take a minute for sweet potatoes to get done, and you have to watch yourself with that because as you can see, my butter is already turning about halfway brown, and make sure I don't have this too high. That's high. Turn that back down. Get a few sweet potatoes on there. Woo-wee. Boy, you should smell that. So while that's searing on that side, right, what we're gonna do is take a little brown sugar, right? No, I don't mean me. Take a little brown sugar and put a little brown sugar. Let it start getting hot and start melting down into that sweet potato, right? Okay.
What type of fish is it? What type of fish is that again?
That is tilapia. That is tilapia. What we're trying to do is get a good sear on that tilapia. You can do it with basa or whatever fish you choose, but you need to know the temperament of that fish that you're cooking because some fish they call high-end fish and low-end fish. What that means is some fish are thicker and thinner than the other, you know, because the way we eat mullet, you would think mullet is a high-end fish, but it's not. You know, a lot of people we know eat mullet. See, so what we need that to do is exactly what it's doing right now. We want that butter to melt, and we want that brown sugar to sear up. We want it to start cooking. Yes, and that brown sugar goes when this open up. As this cook, it's going to open up. Well, that's a couple pieces. Oh my goodness, thank goodness. So once you put that brown sugar on there, it's gonna be so good. Just let it sear up. I used to love to wake up on Sunday mornings and my daddy would put sweet potato in the oven while my mother prepared biscuits for us, right? I loved it. The smell of sweet potatoes on Sunday morning, you wake up to the scent out in the country, you wake up to the scent of good old sweet potato. And man, let me tell you, there's nothing like it. There's nothing like it. I loved it. You should smell the aroma here that's going on with this right here. You should smell this. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Mhm. This is going on just well right now. So while that's going, we'll move this way just a little bit. We'll move this over here. And you're like, oh my God, what is he gonna do now? What is he doing next? Well, we're gonna do the same thing with tomatoes. We're gonna just sear them a little bit. If Tim Henson saw me with these tomatoes right now, he'll probably kicking the door down. Tim, you can't have these tomatoes, man. I think he like to eat tomatoes and peanut butter or something. Oh, mayonnaise. I got a friend that eat tomatoes and mayonnaise sandwich. My tomatoes have to be on something, you know. So we got those cut, and we try to. We're learning a lot from a friend of ours who is just wonderful, you know, with the gardening and stuff. We call her Mama Dorothy, and she turned us on to gardening a little while ago. My wife just grabbed it and ran with it, and now she's standing on her own 2 feet. You ought to see my wife garden. You ought to see her stuff she's growing out there. And I came from the country. I told her I got to pray and ask God to help me remember uh, what my daddy taught us out there. Cause man, we garden, man, we picked so much stuff. We grew so much stuff, man, in huge, long fields. It was crazy. It was crazy. That's the best I can tell y'all. Yeah. And that thing is searing up so nice. Mm, yes. Yes. So I'm gonna give it a little bit of a cook on both sides, and then I'm gonna brown it. We'll brown it a little bit. But yes, that's what we need. Well, I was telling y'all about grills that we have. I have a in-house grill as well, so you'll have no smoke in the house. It comes with a pan under the bottom for water. It catches your water. Everything that falls off of the steaks, off of the lambs, off of the pork chops, or the chicken that we grill on the inside, right? I'm telling you, it's the perfect indoor grill to have. I'm gonna tell y'all what the name of it is in a little while. I have it over there. Gadgets, gadgets. That's what we have. Yeah. So you got to watch this heat and make sure that it don't undercook, right? I mean overcook. Okay. There it goes. I moved it. There it goes. But I pushed it forward that way, pulled the plug out. But gratefully, it's what needed to happen because it slowed it down a lot, right? And it's giving the sugar a chance to kind of marinate down through this sweet potato the way we want it. It's gonna be like a sweet potato chip, but softer. Yeah. Woo. That scent is great. Everybody know what this is? A little bit of turmeric. Turmeric is good for you, right? So we're gonna a little flavor on these tomatoes. All right. We just want a little flavor on them, that's all. We're gonna sear them up too. You don't need to know what all that is. Some people be wanting to know, like, what do you put on your fish? What is that flavor on your fish? If I have to tell you that, then London is falling. All right? Just a little something. Just a little something. You want that flavor. You want that flavor on your tomatoes to blend with what you're cooking, right? I hesitate with putting the heavy season side down first. Oh, I smell them sweet potatoes. Man, that looks good. I can stay a little longer. Man, that's starting to smell really, really good. The thing about the sweet potatoes, like that one, that was great. You got to watch them because if you don't cut them, they're not so easy to cut. Unless you got some type of machine to cut them balanced like evenly throughout, you always it just can't. It's just hard for me to cut them. They're always hard for me to cut. So, I didn't want to break it. There it goes. That's what we're looking for right there. That's without frying. That's without frying. You want a good, nicely seared. You can smell that aroma, man. If you can smell that aroma, sear it down with some good old fashioned butter. Wonderful. Wonderful. Like I said, and these the sweet potatoes. And see, the thinner you cut them, the better they are. But you don't really want like potato chips. You want it to be nice and soft, inside, but not real crunchy, right? Not real crunchy. But you do want that flavor, you want that brown sugar flavor. Um, I am adding more brown sugar, a little bit at a time. At a time. Okay. It smells so good. Right. This is the protein, sweet potatoes and starch. We may have. Oh, that's good. Of the whole meal. That is so good. Oh my God. There it is. That's the searing that you look for right now. You turn that down. So we don't want a whole bunch of smoke to start coming up in here, right? These are searing down real good over here too. Yeah. This will come over here a little bit. But let me Here you go. Let me know what that. My taste tester. Now that's one that. So don't want it to be too soft or mushy, right? But we don't want it potato chip crunchy either. It needs to have that sweet potato crunch, like you just bit the sweet potato, right? But softer. Not an out of the ground, crunch, but just a little bit below that. Yeah. So this is doing great. This is doing great. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna flash. Where is it? Oh, there it is. I'm gonna flash a little more butter over here on this. So you have to monitor these indoor grills. I do the best I can, but I'm not perfect at them. But I'm working. I'm working on it because I want to make sure that um, you don't want a whole bunch of smoke in the house. So if we have people in the house right now, this aroma would be so great. They'll be all standing over here around the bar, around this, around the island, trying to figure out, man, can I just taste a piece? And I'll be like, no, no, because it would be evil for me to feed you, and I'm hungry too. I have one tester. So you got to be careful. You don't want these to get too brown on either side. But like I said, you want that flavor, that brown sugar flavor, to get all the way through. And now they're looking good. Man, that is looking good, right? That sugar is caramelizing. Oh my God. Hmm? Yeah. Well, we'll say good evening to all of our viewers. Thank all of you for watching today, and I hope you're enjoying it. Well, this is a simple way to do tilapia. If I was a little bit more prepared, we'll probably be done by now. But hey, I'm trying to show you how to get it done. This is simple. You go to the restaurant to get this. It's gonna cost you an arm and a leg for tilapia. But I can feed my wife of this any day of the week because I figured out some of the things that they do to make this food look and taste so good. Y'all listen, y'all this smells good. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know if my wife liked that sweet potato over there or not, but she didn't get it well. She didn't get the one where I put some on both sides. But is it any good? You like it? All right then. Doing great. They're doing great. It's just a simple Tuesday night meal, hanging out with my girlfriend. Maybe I'll name the site and call it that. Me and my girlfriend. Maybe I call it that. But most times I'm cooking for her. I know she loves kitchen. She can cook too now. Now she do a lot of seasoning on my fish when we're out on Noah. My chicken, fish, and ribs. She's done a couple. She's done a couple roasts for me. You guys go back and look at some of that. She's seasoned real good, and people are very pleased when they taste it. But look at this. Look, you probably want to eat that tomato just like it is. You see that? I bet you want some just like that, don't you? Oh yeah. Don't that look good? I ain't even got to sear that. You know what I mean? I just gobble it down. You know, just gobble it down. Can I have my plate back, please? It must have been good. I was trying to surprise her. I wanted to do it last night. I wanted to do this last night. But I like it too, though. I don't just do it for her. I like it too. But most times, I like how my girlfriend appreciate my food. You know, because I'm not a great chef. You know, I just do what we do. We do what we do. Try to have some fun in the kitchen. We have a lot of fun doing this, and we really enjoy it. Yeah. So I'm gonna move some of these off now. Sweet potatoes, and as you can see, we have no smoke in the house, and we're cooking a full grill meal. Now we're gonna throw a little water on here when it comes to the tomatoes because whew, y'all probably like, why is he not using something else besides his finger? Because I'm old school and like to jump around in the kitchen and say, ouch. Oh, that looks so good. They feel good too. They feel good too. So what I'm gonna do is, let's do this. I'm doing that because I just want to get that sweet flavor off right now of the. We're getting it done. Don't worry, we're getting it done. All right? And so this has a catch up under it. See how that does? You always want to cook. You know, one of my first jobs was I used to be the fry chef or the fry cook for Piccadilly restaurant. One of my first jobs back in the day. So they trained me to do a lot of things. But one of the main things they trained me to do is try to keep that grill unclouded, right? So we want to keep that grill from being too crowded. Tilapia doing well. Look at that. Look at that. It's doing well. Now, what we want to do is, I'm going to do the same thing. Uh, put me a little more butter in here. All right. That room temperature butter ain't nothing like it. Not too much. You're like, butter on tomatoes? Butter is good for a lot of stuff. You don't want it depends on what flavor you want on your stuff. You grew up in the country, butter went on everything. You put butter just about on everything. Not everything, but just about on everything. And besides, I want that sweet potato-ish flavor on my tomatoes. There they go. I'm like, Lord, all these people watching, please let this food turn out right. Well, I'm gonna turn the camera. I'm gonna turn the camera off. Let these tomatoes turn out right. Cause see, again, one of our traditions is that we put flour or meal on everything before we fry, even the fried green tomatoes, right? We never think about just searing them just like they are. Every once in a while, it's good to have roasted carrots, roasted Brussels sprouts, and asparagus and things like that. It's good to have that. It's good to steam them when you can too, but if you can roast them, what a you know just a great flavor. Just another great way of eating good food, right? So tomatoes already got plenty of their own fluid. I don't want them to break apart on me. So I gotta turn that sear up, and I gotta watch. This is what I need right here. I need for all of that. I know when this is done because this whole thing moves, right? So the tilapia is ready. The tilapia is ready. So we'll keep that there for now. We're gonna get a couple more tomatoes. I'm gonna get sweet potatoes on. Try to get those done, and then I'll show you what we're trying to do here. So now, you know what I want to do? Y'all already know. And I really don't have a problem with the flavor kind of mixing in because we've eaten it all together. That tilapia left a little oil down, right? Everything is gonna have that butter sear on it. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. So I'm doing this because I want to get more on. I want more cooking because I have lots of sweet potato and I might not be able to cook them all tonight. But I want to definitely get more home. I definitely want to get more home. Okay. Now that's the butter. You should smell these tomatoes. Oh my God. Lord, I hope them things turn out right. Jesus. I told y'all I ain't no chef. I'm not a chef. I just like to cook and try new things. And these are things that we do around the house. It's just the basic cooking. You know, tightening up real nice. Yeah, tightening up real nice. That's that pink salt. I get that from watching my wife and my daughter. I'm an old school regular salt person, but they got me into the sea salt and into the pink salt, which supposed both of those supposed to be better for you. So I try to use those as much as I can for flavor. Oh, y'all should be reminding me. How come y'all ain't texting on the line and telling me to get my sugar on my sweet potato? Y'all slacking. I got to get that sugar on there. Oh, oh, that brown sugar smells so good. Oh my God. You can't let that hit the grill at all. It just messed everything up. This is wrong. This is wrong. On Tuesday night to have your house smelling like this down the street. OMG. Yes. And when that sugar starts to melt, that's what we need. Look at these. I'm trying to get more tomatoes. I got 2 more tilapias to cook. It's gonna be good. Oh yeah. Y'all see that? Look at that. Oh my God. Woo. Tell me you can't sear tomatoes with butter. Oh, look at that. I'm so grateful this is turning out good because I will cut that camera off. Amen. Amen, somebody. Look at how good them tomatoes look. Oh my God, look at that. Now, see, you know, we say fried green tomatoes, but a good old ripe tomato like this, oh my God. Yeah. Oh my God, that's good. A little bit crunchy, but good. We're gonna enjoy these over the next couple of days. Let's get these on. So we're gonna get that poncho. Y'all need all that, all the butter y'all can get. Man. You talk about smelling good. This is a big piece right here, so I'm gonna put this on there. Right there. If it's still on that side, I'm gonna eat it. If it's still good, I'm gonna eat it. Okay, this is what the objective. Can y'all see that? OMG. You talking about good, nothing fried, grilled, tilapia, butter, sweet potatoes, and and grilled good old sweet Florida tomatoes. I think they're from Florida. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm about to see how quiet it's going to get in this house with my girlfriend. Right? All right. She said, gracias, senor. Right? All right. So we got a couple more pieces of tilapia to cook. And that grill straight because you don't want nothing to burn. Right? These little inside grills, they have these little depositories where you can deposit stuff into it, right? So you can rake all your excess over, right? And get that done so that you can keep it moving. And that's what you want to do. You want to be able to keep it moving. Keep it moving, moving, moving. I have a nice blend of Italian herbs and spices that I use. Can you see what it's called? Italian herbs and spices. Now, honestly, I can tell you about this because you're going to love it. It's so good. You can get this probably at Winn-Dixie or Publix, right? It's called Gourmet Garden Chopped Italian Herbs. And it smells so good. It's got everything Italian in it. And it smells so good. You can sprinkle it right on your food right after you get through cooking. And with that heat from the food that you're cooking, the heat is gonna kind of, cook that greenery just a little bit, and that flavor just gonna burst out over everything. It's gonna burst out over everything. So I'm getting ready to turn these over. Um, I burnt that one. I'm gonna eat that one though. That's the one that's been on there the longest. I moved over there and forgot about it. So you gotta be careful. I got so many of these. But it's got brown sugar all over it, all through it, so it's gonna be real tasty. So it'll be real tasty. So we keep it real over here. I ain't trying to tell y'all I'm not good. I'm not perfect at it. It's gonna be so good. It's too hot right now though. Let it cool Lord. Ooh. Got brown sugar all through it, so you know I'm gonna eat that. Anything sweet, that's me. Anything sweet. Let's keep these going. Again, this is a little bit of brown sugar on each side to make sure that flavor gets seared in there real good. It's the best potato chip you'll ever have. It really is. I don't get a chance to do this often, so I like it. I have fun with it. It keeps me from thinking about my bones and how they ache from exercising. I have to lose this weight before Thanksgiving, so any of you want to take that journey with me? We're going to lose probably about 25 or 30 pounds. We'll take the journey with me. Whew. Get them stirring up. Get them moving. Man, this kitchen smells so uh, I'm gonna let my wife testify on her own though. And tell us how good this is. Probably the tilapia. Uh, that's the Obe. Yeah, I'm gonna put this paper towel in here for these. They're buttery. Yeah. So I have a question. How good would it be to have butter pecan ice cream with seared down sweet potatoes like this that's been caramelized in brown sugar? Would you think that'd be good? Wouldn't that be good? I think that would be good. That was a little outreach, I mean, a little reaching out kind of, but far out kind of cooking. But hey, man, whew, that's hot, man. I think these are right where I need them to be. They smell so good. Oh goodness, perfect, perfect. These little pieces I have to get used to. I had to cut them down because they was getting to be a headache. And see, that's that caramelized. You see in there, but I'm gonna get these other two pieces of tilapia down and get those done. Yeah, those off, those off, that off. Oh yeah, it's like having your own personal bowl, having your own personal bowl of your own special potato chips. So good, so good. Mm, 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 mm. So good. That was good. That's right. You're searing up right now. I don't want to burn y'all too. Looking good. Get that grease off of there quickly. That's another way to keep your smoke down. See, one thing that my mother taught me that I share with my kids and I share with others. I know you don't have to always do it, but listen, it is too important when you're cooking food. Stay in the kitchen. Stay in the kitchen. My mother used to get her stool in her chair. I kid you not. She'll sit right there by the stove while stuff cooking. She may get up and go to the bathroom or something if she have to. Or she'll tell one of us, stand here and watch this and let me know if you smell something burning. But my mama, when she cooking, she stay in that kitchen till it's done. Right? So you see me standing here, that's just kitchen etiquette. That's what I learned. And you pick up a few things, you think about a few things while you're in there. You don't just I can't wait to eat these here. They were well seasoned. How's the tomatoes? Good. It's silent in here. Silent. Silent. Wait a minute. What's that? What I hear? Oh, nothing. I'm enjoying this. And if you smell these tomatoes, if you can smell these tomatoes, the aroma and the flavor that's coming off these tomatoes, you'll be like, ladies and gentlemen, that was tilapia, seared tomatoes, and seared sweet potato. Bon appetit. Uh, you hungry? Mm. Well, you got another piece of fish coming, so.
Delicious. No, I'm good.
She's been trying to watch how much she eat every night. She's been my example, right? Helping me stay on track. These here gonna be so good. I almost eat these like they soup.
I can put those
Oh God.
cook them another day.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna cook. Just some more of them, right?
Yeah, over there.
Okay. I want to make sure I cook. No, it's only a couple. I'll cook a couple. I'll put a couple more on with this. I'm just gonna water the grill down a little bit. Oh, got almost lost it. Okay. So these indoor grills, they'll work out great for you, but you gotta make sure that you continue to swipe. Now it depends on how much room you have in your catch basin down here. You see this? I'm showing y'all the whole nine, right? How much room you have in your catch basin? Right. Hmm? No, I got plenty of room in there. something good that you can peel that off. And there you go. Just as clean and just as good as starting over again. Like we're about to do real quickly with the tilapia. So I gotta get this done because we need to be done. And this is just us cooking in the house, right? So hopefully y'all enjoy watching and enjoying me going through all these changes I'm going through. But I done ran out of my butter here, so I gotta get some more butter down. Butter. I'm coming out of the pack now, because I'm moving fast. I gotta get it done. Get these 2 pieces of tilapia down. The grill is good and hot. So we've cleaned it up and we've gotten all of the stuff that could make smoke happen pretty much gone. So you'll get a little bit of smoke, but you can keep your house from being smoky just like this. It's not smoky, it smells great. It smells great. Right? So one night in the life, right? That's wonderful. So you said it had something had a little kick to it? All right. So tilapia gone. So clean as you go, right? I think I heard some of y'all say that out there. What y'all think about that? Is it easier to clean as you go, or to wait till you get finished and then wash everything down? Y'all see my big old pans my wife bought me? Bowls. Everything is a pan in the country. And believe it or not, I couldn't say no to these. Matter of fact, I'm the one told her to get them because I need something like this when I'm cooking. And this is the only color they had. I said, I'll take it. I ain't got no problem. I ain't got no problem. Pink, pink is beautiful. Ain't nobody see no purple. Don't stop saying that online like I could have had a choice. I ain't got no choice. I ain't have no choice. I had to get pink. Come on, they had purple. No, they didn't. I ain't have no choice. All right, so you see my butter browning up over here like it did in the beginning on the first one. So I'm gonna put a few more of these down. We'll be done. We'll be done. So let them get heated up really good. Because they're gonna go real fast. I'm gonna be throwing these back like I'm eating peanuts. I ain't lying. I ain't lying. I'm gonna be throwing them mean peanuts. I'm telling y'all, when it gets done, I really don't want to try to store none of this stuff. Get it all done, you know. That way I can get up. I can get up and walk through the night. I have to go to the bathroom. Then I have to come out here and check the house. I have to go through the house and check the house and make sure the refrigerator and everything is running. Yes, y'all. This is old school cooking. Just to hang out around the house, cooking a couple meals, have a little something left for tomorrow. You know, it's always good to think about the next day. Have a little something left. This wouldn't be bad if you actually this wouldn't be bad if you actually ate it for breakfast, right? Butter, butter. Like you said, we put that on everything, right? There we go. I don't like messing with the paper. I put it in a bowl. Look at these tilapia searing up. I'm gonna eat these couple of tomatoes that's in here. They're balled up, but I know they tasty. Oh my God. Y'all, I can't look out for me. See me eat like that. Mm. Oh, 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 that's good. Mm. That's all I can say. Sweet potato. Mm. I know I don't recommend sodas, sodas for everybody else. But if you're a Coke drinker or a Pepsi drinker, oh man, this meal right here is right down your alley. There it is. That's just good old food. I know y'all want to see the rest of the story. Mm. Y'all know I'm hungry. Y'all been smelling the food, watching my girlfriend over there eat. Eat out of there. Why y'all didn't say nothing on there? It got me putting this stuff on here late again. Brown sugar. Ain't nothing like it. smells just like Sunday morning. I don't care what you're doing. I know them tilapia smell good with all that Italian flavor and seasoning that's on there. But man, when these sweet potatoes wake up, they like bacon. They like bacon. That smell is unmistakable. And then while they sear it, it start caramelizing with the butter, right? And when I turn them over to finish the other side, oh my God, you can't beat this. Save a little bit. Slower. I wish y'all could smell this. I wish you could really. Okay, these two pieces here already broke apart, so I'm not gonna worry about that. You gotta find you a habit. I mean a hobby. Not a habit. Find your hobby. You look around and you see what's going on in our country today. You need a distraction. You need something. You need a good distraction. I know everybody can harp on you and say, "Yeah, you need the Lord. You need God. You do need God." One thing about America over here, you don't have to harp. You don't have to harp on that. Everybody know they need God. You know, you need something to do with your time because the distraction of what's going on in the country can get you off your game a little bit. You know, you lose time with your family. You lose time really fellowshipping at the church. You know, because you be sitting in church thinking about a lot of stuff, thinking about what's going on in the world. But what has really been helping me lately is I have an all day prayer thing going on. You know, I'm talking to God all day, and I'm asking Him to help me all day, help me do my part, what we're supposed to be doing, right? But the main thing is I can't leave my family undone. And I've raised all my children. All of my children were raised, uh, and they all went military and served their country. Okay, which I can say I can't say that for the leaders, for many of the leaders of this country who are sending your kids out to war right now and got kids that they won't send out to war. I don't know, maybe they're not old enough. But my kids went out and served their country. All of them, all three of them. My kids with my wife. My oldest son, Kelvin, is a professional nurse, right? I've done what God has required of me to raise my children. My daughter is a professional. My sons are professionals. They do what they have to do for their families. I cannot begin to tell you how pleased I am with my sons. They are not perfect. They make a lot of mistakes, just like their dad did, and many of them have done the same thing that their dad has done. But God has kept them through it all. And some of the sins, that the sins are not greater than there's no sin greater than the other. Sin is sin. But God has kept them through them all. And right now, I can truly tell y'all that all of my sons are in the house, right? All of my sons are in the house with their wives. No matter how tough it's been, no matter how rough it's been, no matter what they've been through, right? And they've been through a lot. All of them have. They all have their own demons to deal with because they're grown now. So I stand here as a proud father to tell y'all that my kids, my son, my sons, and my daughter, I am very, very proud of my children. Now, will something happen tomorrow? No, but we pray against that. We pray against that. And I don't sit up here harping on it and worried about it because if something happens, I'm going to do like fathers do. I'm going to be there to help them fight the battle. And I'm going to tell them like the songs say, I'm going to tell them just like the songs say, this is how I fight my battle. This is how I fight my battle, right? So that they'll have directions to an escape route. But we have to be careful that we don't get caught up, and like I said, with the distractions of the world, because my family may not be as big as yours right now, because my personal in-house family right now is just me and my wife. But y'all know I can neglect her too. I can neglect her too. She may be just one person, but it's easy to do. So we have to be careful to not be so distracted with what's going on with the world that we forget to talk to God about it and let God just, let God give us peace. You know, the Bible says many are the plans in a man's heart, right? Many are the plans in a man's heart, but it's the Lord's purpose that will prevail. And the good thing about it is it prevails every time. It prevails every time. Many are the plans in a man's heart, but it's the Lord's purpose that will prevail. And it's good for all of us to know it. It's good for all of us to grow in it, to accept it. That a lot of times your plan, what you plan, God, God didn't see it. He saw something bigger and better for you, or something smaller, and that you can handle. Something that's in your uh, something that's in your range of handling things, right? So don't be so distracted to where family get left behind. Don't get so caught up to where family get left behind. God is not pleased with that. I know that for sure. I had to learn it the hard way. And so whatever it is that you're doing, if your family is not enjoying you, if your family is not there with you, enjoying it with you, then you need to find a way to make that happen. Because a lot of y'all ain't gonna believe me when I say this, but sometimes you can get so busy doing church, you forget to be church. You know, you forget to just be church. You are the church, right? You so get so caught up with the laws and the rules and following these uh, events that's going on all over the place that you get caught up in events. You know, you don't feel like you are a part of anything unless you've made the events, unless you've gotten certain things, you met certain requirements that the church has required of you. And that shouldn't be so. That shouldn't be so. You need to make sure that your family is covered. No matter what you're doing, make sure that your family is covered, okay? And if you can do that, then God will be well pleased with your life, well pleased with you. Oh yes. Oh yes. This is how I fight my battle. And we are looking great. This night has been a blessed night for me. I'm hoping that you've enjoyed yourself. Everything is done. I have the grilled tomatoes. I have the grilled and sizzled down and sauteed in brown sugar with different seasonings on both the tomatoes and the sweet potatoes. We have that done. And the tilapia, we have that done with the special seasoning that we have on those, which is a bit of maple applewood uh, syrup kind of flavoring on it. So when you eat this, you're gonna taste a little bit. You're gonna get a hint of smoked maple, smoked maple syrup. You know, maple wood, if you will, and it's gonna be great to you. This is gonna be great for me tonight as I nibble. Lots of butter. So I went ahead and put paper towel in my little potato chip catcher, right? Yeah. No, I'm not resuming workout. I completed all my rings, honey. Okay. So with this, we're about to sign off right now, and so I'm gonna ask my producer and girlfriend and Uber driver, uh, my lift tote mover, uh, my ride or die. Yeah, there she go. To come over because we get ready to sign off. I want to thank all of y'all for hanging in there with us tonight. I enjoy this. I don't get a chance to do it often, but thank all of you for hanging out with me. Let a friend know, especially those of you that are in the family. Let somebody know what we're doing. Go on the page and subscribe, and you know, show some love. Like and subscribe, and send it out to a friend. Okay, and show and like and have a family. Show a hug and let people know what we're doing. And we'll be sure to get more of these out a little bit sooner to you because we like doing this. Let me get this on. I'm gonna burn my tilapia. So we're gonna see y'all in a little while. Until then, God bless. We'll see you guys later. Keep us in your prayers and let's keep moving and being family and being community. I love you. Check you later. See you out there around the throne.